guys, it's Jenny, and I'm here filming my essential oils collection video for, I think it's the third time now, because it has just turned out like this every time I've sat down and try and film it. So anyway, I'm going to try and do this kind of quick because they've also been super long. There's just so much to talk about when it comes to essential oils. I know lots of mommy vloggers are into them. I have tried to get into them several times in the past, and for whatever reason, I just didn't have the time or the resources or whatever. I just kind of, looked into it, maybe got a few oils, and then forgot about them, forgot what to use them for, whatever, and just kind of stopped, pursuing it. So recently, my son Ryker has been pretty sick since he started daycare. My house has been just like, we've all been sick. So I've finally been like, okay, I think essential oils are a great thing. I think they have the potential to alleviate a lot of the little, type of things in your life that give you, that could just be better all around. Your mood, your health, your physical, comfort, your home. These can all be improved through essential oils in a natural and non-toxic way. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get into them. So here we are. So I have a couple different brands I'll show you. I know a lot of people like to stick to one brand once they, so their collection's all uniform and it looks great, and that's awesome. I love that, but that's not how I shop. I shop around usually with basically anything. That's the type of consumer I am. So I have a bunch of different brands of oils that I've tried over time, although I will say there is one brand that I have come to enjoy, I think, more than any other, and so I think for now I'm going to be doing a lot of my buying in the near future from them. So, that's something. But I'll show you kind of what I have collected over the last year or so, and sort of what I use them for and all of that. And I will say I do have some Young Living oils because I did sign up with Young Living through a friend of mine who sold for them a couple of years back, and I basically just signed up so that I could get a discount and get the intro packages with, like the diffuser, which is great and all that, but I never was planning on selling through them or being a distributor. That's just kind of not my personality. So I think if you're someone who does doTERRA or Young Living, that's great. They're awesome companies. Not for me. Just gonna say that. I'm not selling. That's not my type of. I'm just not into multi-level marketing businesses, home businesses. But I love to support my friends who do it. So good for all of you guys who do that stuff to help support your families. I think it's great. So I do have a couple Young Living oils I'll start off with to show you, just so you know what I have from them. I think I used to have more, but now I'm down to 3. And here they are. I have Valor, Peppermint, and Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh is a really nice one. I love how the scent is just supposed to wake you up. It's supposed to give you energy. And I think it really does a good job of that. It's just a blend of a bunch of different citruses. It's really good for cleaning. I like to put these on cotton balls and put them... Lizzie, lay down. Lay down, girl. Girl, lay down. I like to put them on cotton balls and hide them like in the bottom of a trash can or the diaper pail or in my bathroom, because I just think the scent is really nice and refreshing. So I like that a lot. And I do sometimes put a drop of this in my water in the morning to drink. I'll either do that with Citrus Fresh or with lemon, because they're both also really good for you internally to detoxify and all that. Then there's peppermint, which is super popular. Everybody loves peppermint, peppermint, peppermint. And I use this a lot personally on me to help with sore muscles and headaches. Headaches more than anything. I like to put it here, 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 the back of my neck. And that really helps with headaches, and then also with decongestion. It's a good one for adults for decongestion. So I don't use it a lot because I'm breastfeeding, and it's not very good for breastfeeding. So I don't use it anywhere really lower than my head. But it is good if you want to make like your own Vicks Vapor Rub or something like that. This is something you could do, or you could diffuse it to kind of help with your congestion. Then there's Valor, which is really nice, a really nice scent. It's very, I think it's kind of relaxing, and it's meant to help you focus and to, you know, hone your creative energy and to create and to be, you know, fulfill your lofty goals and all that stuff. It's, you know, Valor. So I bought this when I was writing my master's thesis, and I kept it next to my computer to sniff when I was getting tired of writing, or maybe I diffused it in the room to help me keep focused and you know, getting stuff done. And I think it really helped. So that's a nice sign. I'm not exactly sure what the blend is for Valor. Actually, I should look into that. Okay, so that's Young Living. Then I have another popular brand now, which you can find in a lot of health food stores and such. And now is a little bit bigger bottle. It's pretty reasonably priced for the amount you get for each oil. And I'm pretty sure that these are decent quality oils. I know it's really hard to tell sometimes if a company is good or not, and if your oil has had additives or, you know, anything like that messed with, or if it's really a good pure essential oil. So the couple of things I look out for is I like when they list the type of plant that it's taken from, the genus and species, which they do on the Now bottles. And I like when they give you recommendations for how to use it, using only a couple of drops at a time, because if it is a 100% pure, non-messed with oil, you should only be probably using a couple of drops unless you're making a huge batch of something. So that's always good. And Now seems to conform with that, and it does say 100% pure. So, hey, this is a big bottle of lavender. This is the one oil I have always used since I started getting into oils the very first time years ago, because lavender is excellent and it smells delicious and lovely. And so I've used this in baths for years. I diffuse it during the night to help me sleep. Sometimes I put a little bit, you know, on my temples or my wrists. I always use a carrier oil when I apply any of my oils topically. So yeah, you're not supposed to really use them full strength because they're very strong. So I usually use fractionated coconut oil to apply mine, or just actual unrefined coconut oil. Sometimes, like, I have a facial moisturizer that I've made with actual just coconut oil and essential oils that are good for your skin. So there's so much you can do with this one. It's crazy. I just used this today to make a room spray, like a deodorizing room spray, and it's just delicious in general. So there you go, lavender. I also have oregano, which I got a little while ago, and I think I maybe used it once. I think I got it for my skin to take internally and then to put on my feet, because your feet are very porous, so that's a great place to apply your oils for quick absorption. I have bad skin, so a lot of the oils you'll see that I've invested in are things that I've heard are going to be great for your skin. So this is another one of those. But I found out it's also really good for immunity, so I have an immunity blend that oregano is in, and so I also use it for that. So that's oregano, that's pretty good. What's this? Clary Sage. This is when I really actually grown to love the smell of clary sage a lot. It's very grounding and relaxing to me. Clary sage I got when I was pregnant and to use during labor. Disclaimer, pregnant ladies, do not use this before you are ready to deliver your child. Do not use this oil any point in your pregnancy before you are ready to go into labor, because it's very strong. Don't mess with it. Again. But if you are in labor, this is awesome. It's also really good for just regular feminine issues or hormones. It's very good for women. So I have a PMS blend I've made that I use that time of the month on my abdomen. It's great. It's good for breastfeeding support and just hormonal balance. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. It's great. And then the last now I have is spearmint. I got spearmint to make my own mouthwash with. What? Yeah, and it turned out really great. And basically it's just distilled water, baking soda, a little bit of salt, and oils. And I started off with just spearmint, and then recently I added a couple of drops of thieves and orange, because they're both also really good for oral health and teeth whitening. So the spearmint's great for that. I also use this as a substitute if I'm ever going to use if I ever need a minty oil topically for Ryker. I don't use peppermint on him because peppermint's not safe for children his age. But spearmint's a pretty good substitute if it's diluted a lot. So let's say like recently he's had a lot of fevers. I made a cold compress for him the other day with just a drop or two of spearmint and a drop or two of lavender on the compress, and I held it on his head for about half an hour, and that fever disappeared like that. He was up and playing 40 minutes later, and he felt pretty miserable. So I'm a big fan of spearmint, and also it's just delicious. Spearminty, yummy. And then I have one Rando oil here. It is the Majestic Pure Cosmeceuticals Helichrysum oils, and this is the Helichrysum italicum, which is the there's two different types, and this one is the one that is super good for your skin. It's supposed to be excellent for acne and for scarring, and I do have a lot of pigmentation scars from my bad skin. So that's why I got this one. I put it in a facial serum or moisturizer that I use, which is good. It has a nice flowery smell, and I know that there are other things to use it for, but honestly I can't keep it all straight. I need like a spreadsheet because there's just so much. I mean, how do you keep it straight? But look into it. It's a good one. Now this company I probably won't buy for again because I don't like oils that come with droppers instead of a pouring mechanism, and this does not have a pouring mechanism. I also didn't realize it came with a plastic dropper top, and that's kind of sketchy to me because oil and plastic are not a good mix. The plastic can degrade into your oil, which is very bad. So yeah, I'm not sure I'll be buying from them again because of this thing. Nope. And so that's that. Moving on, I'll show you my nice box that I keep all of my oils in here. Oh my gosh, it's so uniform and lovely, isn't it? So another brand that I tried, I buy a lot of my oils on Amazon, and I found this company when I was looking for a set of oils to try a couple different varieties, and they had a bunch of types that I was like, oh, I wanted to try this, I need this one, so I'll just get this set. Not looking too much into it because this was before I kind of started doing more research. And it's the Wasserstein oils, which you'll probably recognize if you've looked for oils on Amazon. This is what the bottles look like. It comes with 6, and the set is super cheap. I think it's like $30-35 bucks. So in this set I get tea tree, orange, sweet orange, lemongrass, eucalyptus, and lavender. And I gotta say, guys, like, their boxing was great. It came with a great, brochure for how to use them, lots of different recommendations. It tells you about each of the oils here. They're advertised very well for a company that, knows their audience and is trying to sound really good for, like, the crunchy moms who buy essential oils. But I'm just not so sure that this company is, like, legit, because Wasserstein is not an essential oil company. They don't specialize in oils. I didn't know that when I bought them, and then I looked into the company, and it just happens to be one of the many products that they sell, and they don't have other oils. It's just this set. So I don't know, that just seems kind of sketch to me. And then their bottles also don't have any other details on it about the oil. So all it says is therapeutic grade, 100% pure essential oil. And we just know therapeutic grade means nothing. So I don't know. I don't take any of these internally just to be safe, but I diffuse them, and I've used a couple of them topically. Like I put the tea tree oil in my facial moisturizer. I use the orange actually because it's really good for teeth whitening. Like I said, I put it in my mouthwash, and then I also put a drop on my toothbrush when I brush my teeth sometimes. And then the eucalyptus has been really handy since we've all been sick, so I've personally been using the eucalyptus topically on my chest. I put it in the shower, so I have a nice little vapor steam bath thing. So that's been good. And the lemongrass is also good for your skin. I did put a drop or two in my face moisturizer, but I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the scent of lemongrass, so I'm not sure what else I'm really gonna use it for. We'll see. Maybe in the future I'll figure out some other stuff. I think it's also good for cleaning and air purification and stuff like that. So that's Wasserstein. And then I just have like one, I think I have only like one other rando, and that is the Plant Guru company that I got on Amazon. It was a pretty cheap bottle of frankincense. And so I thought I would try them. And honestly, like, they might be a good company, I'm not so sure. They just seem super cheap to me. And I know that companies that aren't multi-level marketing can sell their oils at a lower rate because they don't have that chain of people who get paid out from, you know, your purchase of the oils. But I don't know, this just seemed like really cheap for some reason. But anyway, it does have the name of the plant on it. It does say 100% pure essential oil. And as far as I know, this frankincense has been fine. I use the frankincense in my face moisturizer. I like the scent of this a lot. It's very grounding and calming. And so, yeah, frankincense is a really good one. I think I've also used it in a blend I made for like muscle and pain relief because my husband just broke his foot last week. And so I had to research and put together some stuff to help his swelling and bruising and the bones start healing, and I'm pretty sure the frankincense is good for that too. So that is everything I'm going to be sharing with you guys today about my oil collection. You may have noticed when I showed you this box, it's a little bit more full than what I just showed you. And that's because there's another company that I started using recently, and I'm waiting to get a couple more of their oils that I ordered. But I just basically did a huge haul from them because I started using them and I really liked it. And I really dig their company, and their oils are a good price. I know they're good quality, and so I think I'm going to actually, now that I'm investing in oils, try them out and get a lot of their oils, you know, because I think they just got a lot of stuff that I really like, and I like the company. So I'm going to save all of them for a haul video for you guys next, because it's already been 17 minutes and I don't think you really care about any more oils right now. You're probably just like, I want to go. So yes, if you haven't guessed yet, yes, that company is Eden's Garden. So I will be filming an Eden's Garden haul with all of my Eden's Garden oils for you guys next. Well, not next, like right now next video next, because I don't have all of the oils. I have oil ordered for them yet, but I will soon. So that's my oil collection. Hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone has recommendations for super awesome like ways to use your oils, or I like to do a lot of DIY stuff with my oils, especially for my face. So if anyone has some like killer like face serum or moisturizer recipes they'd love to share with me, I would love to hear that. So yeah, that'd be the bomb. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, we will get back to you with some other oil videos as they keep coming. Maybe I might make a video about the blends that I've made, and then we'll have some haul videos as I get some more coming in here soon. So, alright, that's going to be it for now. You guys have a great night, or day, or anytime. You just be great. I'll talk to you later. Bye!